Hello, how is everyone doing? It is your fallen angel back with another video. Today, we're going over the secrets of the inner self, the complete book of numerology. We will be beginning with how it came to be. So without further ado, let us begin. A well-known figure in music, history, math, Pythagoras. Man, know thyself, then thou shalt know the universe and God. Pythagoras, 598 to 504 BC. Within each person is a beautiful light, just waiting to shine forth. A beautiful being just aching for expression. Each person is really two people. That which we freely express is the image. That which we suppress all too frequently is the real person, the inner self. In associating with other people and through exposure to our environment, we become known by the image we create. This is not the real self. Rather, is it an emotional ghost we have cultivated to defend our sensitivities? But we sell ourselves far too short, for the image can never hold a light to the beauty and grandeur of the inner self. It is time for the inner self to become less of a stranger. Its acute sensitivity is so often mistaken for vulnerability, causing it to be encircled by our psychological wall. In that manner, it is stifled. So, guys, many occasions on this channel, we explain how the human body is much deeper than just a physical plane. There is multiple light bodies within. We are an illuminating body, right? We have the astral body, the celestial body. There's many planes to this body. And the innermost inner self, what we also know as Atman, is the beauty of all beauties. It is the inner self. So what people try to display on the exterior is just a facade, right? It's just a means of their brain showing something that isn't truly what is in the interior. It needs airing, exercise, expression. We commence to discover the secrets of the inner self when we start to understand who we really are, from whence we have come, our purpose, and where we are going. Answer to these investigations remains secret only so long as we fail to discover the deep yet profoundly simple meaning of life. Life is beautiful. Life is electric. There's a reason every single person is here today. There's a reason you see the people you've seen. There's a reason you experience what you experience. It's all for the better good. Now you may say, there's many times people say, why would I go through this if God was real? Why would I go through such torment, such aching, such heartache if there was a higher purpose? But this is the journey of life. There is a understanding that duality exists. And with this inner self, we have to recognize that through numerology, we can also understand the cosmos. We can understand astrology. We can also get to understand the Kabbalah better as well. So feel free to check out Kabbalah videos, astrology videos on this channel as well. In different ways, we are all searching. Some people search unconsciously, being hardly aware of the search and less aware of what they seek. Others are searching blindly, looking for something which they fail to realize or recognize even if found, for they keep hoping it is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Religions and politicians keep these hopes alive, always promising something better, but never seeming to deliver the goods. Thinking, sensitive people need more answers to life. They need guidance, not promises. It is the common need which has brought us together to this point. Numbers became recognized as the hieroglyphics or hieroglyphs of infinite knowledge, representing the many human and environmental characteristics we soon propose to analyze and understand. Our method of achieving this is through an understanding of the symbols by which these qualities appear in life. Pythagoras recognized these symbols in numbers. Employing simple numbers, he formulated a system by which the unknown became known. Pythagoras called this mathematics. Now, numbers play a very keen role in understanding the cosmos. Numbers play a keen role in understanding Fibonacci loop. Numbers play a keen role in understanding how music works. Pythagoras perfected this with his 432 magic and understood this perfectly. Modern mathematics throw no light on the solving of life's mysteries, nor do they attempt to unravel the secrets of the inner self. They are merely quantitative. They have evolved into somewhat complex system for accounting, measuring, and comparing, enabling you to count your money, calculating your tax, measure your land, and compare today's temperature with the average. But they do not help you to overcome your sensitivity, guide you into your most suitable career, reveal the degree of compatibility between you and any other person, or recognize the most suitable time to change your job, or to travel, or get married. Now with numerology, you can learn all these facets. You can understand who you are on a much deeper level, understand the people around you in a deeper level, understand marriages in a deeper level, understand money-making opportunities in a deeper level. So many concepts can be seen through numerology, but this had to be perfected by understanding the beginning of numbers. But the science of numbers, or qualitative mathematics, can do this. The Greeks, in their study of numbers, followed the tradition of the Phoenician sages and the Egyptian priests. They were the first race in historical times to recognize and employ the science of numbers as a means of discovering man's true identity, of revealing the secrets of his inner self in a manner which any thinking person could follow. Born into a turbulent era of political despotism, Pythagoras as a youth recognized the need for man to gain precious freedom from slavery. This was itself a unique realization for one born into a wealthy, highly intelligent family. But he recognized his calling, and in 581 BC, when a mere 16 years of age, Pythagoras sailed from his native island of Samos to further his studies in Phoenicia, Egypt, and Babylon. He returned to Samos in 545 BC to found his first university, and simultaneously founded a new cultural era. But political disruptions forced the closure of his university after only 2 years. It was not until 529 BC that Pythagoras finally persuaded a government to allow his philosophic system to prevail throughout its state. This was in the Greek colony of Crotona, located even to this day in southern Italy. For over 20 years, this second and most important Pythagorean university flourished as the most progressive cultural center then known, by admitting women as students equal to men, by excluding any discrimination based on race, color, political persuasion, religion, or financial substance. This center of learning became extremely popular, creating an entirely new standard, which was to set the pattern for our 20th century. By offering a curriculum of graduated teachings of all subjects influencing human life and welfare, ranging from this microcosmic to the macrocosmic. So when we think of microcosms, we think of man. And when we think of macrocosms, we think of the world around us, the cosmos, God, etc. This university developed awareness of the sciences, arts, and philosophy in a manner never previously encountered. At last, average people with the desire to learn could do so. This was indeed a universal concept, both in its teaching and its membership. Pythagoras was ahead of his time. Pythagoras is doing things that would seem revolutionary even to this day, right? So many poor people, or people that are not that fortunate, are not able to receive these types of educations nowadays because of class systems, because of race, because of other things. Of course, there's ways to overcome these things, but What Pythagoras created was to allow even the most common man to become very knowledgeable in more matters than just money making, but to understand the true soul within, the inner self. Pythagoras accepted into his university anyone prepared to undertake his discipline of learning. Students would invariably be surprised to find this encompassed investigations into the entire universe, both beyond and within man. Special emphasis was given to preparing the students for this new form of learning by introducing them to a new set of guidelines by which their mental, emotional, and physical attunements were developed. Now, many times in schools today, what they try to encompass or embody is only making you left-hand brain dominant. They want you to abide to a set of rules and to commit to these set of rules. They don't ever want you to think rationally or critically or use your right hemisphere brain to be creative, right? They want to numb this right hemisphere brain. This is why many schools are right-hand dominated, right? Many colleges, institutions, you will see these desks are right-hand dominant because they want to only administer you to be using your left hemisphere brain. But essentially, all of us are capable and able to use both hemispheres effectively because we are creative and intuitive beings. This neocortex we have is very immense and powerful. This tradition, as it was destined to become, introduced many heterodox, unrecognized aspects of human expression and personality. And when the same practice is employed today, humans discover so many secrets of their inner selves that life no longer remains a mystery. Hence, by his unique studies, researches, and tutoring, Pythagoras became known simultaneously as the founder of the scientific system of modern mathematics, musical theory, philosophy, and hygiene, the science of health. But his special achievement, in which our intermediate interest lies, is his adaptation of the simple numerical system to a symbolic representation of human life and expression. It is essentially this same system we employ today in our mathematics and numerologically in our logical search for the meaning of life. So another way we truly understand the cosmos through numbers is through our way of seeing time, right? Whether we see time through months or days, years, 12-month systems, the 12 zodiacs, we understand that all these things remain intertwined. Even with music, it all remains intertwined, right? We as humans are just a microcosm, and nature around us is the macrocosm. The whole universe is the macrocosm, or what we consider to be God, the dimensions above, right? We as human are just the mini universe in this massive universe, right? Even though it may seem as small as it is, we are all intertwined, interconnected, all together. With that being said, guys, this has been The Secrets of the Inner Self, the complete book of numerology, how it came to be, just a beginning introduction. Feel free to like and subscribe, leave a comment down below. Check us out on Patreon, Rumble, Twitter, Instagram, things of that nature. This has been your fallen angel, and I am out.